Now to our election watch tonight in Colorado's primary, about 7 weeks away now, and with COVID-19 still a lot of questions surrounding both public health and security when it comes to voting. Our Allison Zimmerman explaining tonight how the state is trying to find that balance.
And you may remember a couple of years ago, the Washington Post called Colorado the safest state to cast a vote. With June's primary, the Secretary of State's office is making some changes to ensure Colorado remains a leader while keeping public health a priority. In a matter of weeks, Coloradans will be seeing ballots in the mail once again, this time for congressional, state, and other local primaries.
We want to make sure that no Colorado voter ever has to choose between voting and their health.
Secretary of State Jenna Griswold announced some new rules in the last week when it comes to June's primary.
Rules really add just a degree of confidence so that voters know that they will be voting as safely as possible.
Some of the changes include all election workers wearing masks, a backup voting center for counties operating with the minimum number, and election judges will have paid sick leave available to them if they don't feel well enough.
And part of that includes making sure that people running the elections can be in the situation and to make the right choices.
And if you do go to a polling place, prepare for it to be disinfected after each use. Colorado is also getting national attention these days for our election security as many states look at other ways to vote with concerns of the pandemic.
I do think that we are going to see a significant reorientation towards mail-in voting this coming election.
It's also a topic of discussion at the National Cybersecurity Center in Colorado Springs.
It's a pretty efficient system from a processing standpoint, and so I really just would encourage and hope that other states take a look at it.
Most Colorado voters vote by mail or by dropping off their ballot. The National Cybersecurity Center is also looking at additional election technologies states are using, including electronic voting.
Part of the gap within that is security around that, because in general, email and fax are not the most secure transmission of data.
Secretary Griswold says those technologies aren't ready to use in Colorado yet and says developers should work on stronger security for it to be a possibility. The National Cybersecurity Center is hosting different webinars throughout the month to talk about this very topic, election security. And Secretary Griswold is going to be presenting on Tuesday, but these sessions are open for the public. Anyone who wants to learn a little bit more about how elections are secure. We have all the information up right now on KOAA.com. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Allison Zimmerman, News 5.